All right. What's happening, all you beautiful, beautiful people out there in this world today? Today's video, I decided I'm about to go to work. I got to be to work for like four or something. So I was like, what am I going to eat for dinner tonight? So I'm actually going to do spaghetti and meatballs, and we're going to do a side salad, which I have all the stuff for that, and breadsticks. So this is a simple, easy recipe. I already have my what is this? I already have my spaghettis boiling because I didn't want it to take too long because I have stuff to do. I tried one of my subscribers told me about rinsing off my onions and cold water so that it wouldn't make me cry. That actually worked. I tried it, and I actually just kept them in a bowl of cold water and no problem whatsoever. Today's I'm going to try to go a little faster instead of manually chopping it up. Like I told y'all, I like gadgets. So I have a little food processor. I already chopped up green onions. So let's say, what do we need to begin with? You guys always know that every time I cook, I use fresh herbs. That's like green onions. I in the last video where I did my own herbs for rosemary and basil. So I still have that here. I'm going to use that. And as always, this is Southern Singing Kitchen. Ba-dum-dum-dum. Southern Singing Kitchen. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Southern Singing Kitchen. So I had to get that out the way. If you are not already subscribed, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also make sure you guys click that notification for all notifications. Some people say they don't get when I go live, but that's because you guys have to make sure you customize your notifications that you get all updates and notifications for my channel. So let's start off with your spaghettis. That doesn't take that long, probably 5 to 7 minutes if you already got it on boil. I put salt in my water and I put olive oil just so that it doesn't stick. I know a lot of Italians say don't do that, but hey, it works for my family and we've always done it, so I do it. And I don't know if you all do I didn't do a lot of spaghettis because I like to have my spaghetti fresh. It's just me, so I make enough spaghetti for me. And then if I want more, or of course I'm going to have more meat sauce and sauce left, so I could do that and just make more fresh noodles instead of having the old stale noodles. Okay, for our we can start on our meatballs first. So I have two different kinds of beef. For my sauce, I'm just going to use the regular ground chuck beef, and I got more of that because that's what I need more of. And for my meatballs, I'm going to go up a little bit to have a higher grade, which is the sirloin beef. That's what I do. Hey, you can make it with this. I just prefer to use. It tastes a little bit better, or it does. It just tastes better. So we need our seasoning, or our base, I would say. So I have my little food processor here, which it works pretty good. It already had some onions in it because I had started and then I thought about, why am I cooking without being on, online? Everybody wants to know what I'm eating and cooking. So, and look, this is so much easier than me doing it myself. Sometimes I just prefer to do it myself, but it's so much easier this way. So we have onions in here. I've already chopped up my green onions, but I'm just going to put some more in there. I'm going to go get some out the garden too. These I chopped up a couple days ago. They're still good. They're just dry, a little drier. And I also had, that's another thing. I don't have the cheddar. So also I had okra out of my garden, and I made me some okra, but what I didn't realize that my mom told me, when you buy okra out of the store, something's a lie. When you buy okra out of the store, it takes longer to cook. This is garlic. You guys know I always put garlic in everything. I ran out of my brother's garlic, so I had this garlic from the store. And you can never have too much garlic. I'm going to put some of this base inside of, oh, and we also need parsley too. So there's two different kind of parsleys at the store. I basically use this Italian parsley. I don't know the difference, but there must be a difference, but I don't understand the difference. I'm going to go rinse this off. So I'm going to, because I don't want all these stems on here. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how y'all do y'all's, but y'all can let me know if I'm supposed to leave the stems on or not, but I don't like it. Unless I'm doing like, when I do that pico sauce, I kind of just chop it up. But with this, I'm thinking in here, it might not chop it as good as I do. So I don't want to double work. So I'm just going to peel the leaves off. Because that's what I want anyway. I hope y'all having a good day. This is pretty easy. I use the same seasons in basically almost everything that I cook. If you've seen any of my videos, if it's salmon, chicken, I love using fresh onions and garlic. It feels like that's the foundation of cooking when you use fresh seasoning. So not all my dishes require this cilantro or parsley and stuff like that, but this one does. So I'm gonna throw this away. And turn it on. It is a little easier. I don't even know where I think I got this from Walmart. Which reminds me, I didn't put in, somebody asked me the other day to put in where I got one of my things from. All right. And I already had my eggs boiling for my salad. When I do a salad, I do a pretty big salad. So we've done our base for our for everything, for the meat sauce and this. And y'all know I like cooking with my cast iron skillet, so today will be no different. And today I'll be cooking with two different ones because I'll do my meat sauce in one, get that going first. I'll put the seasoning in, but you guys will see. I don't have to keep going. You'll see what I'm doing. So I just need a bowl first. And what did I do with my bowl? I have certain bowls that I like to use. Not that I only have one bowl, but I'm kind of finicky on the bowl that I do like, which I probably should just go and buy more. But hey, I don't. So yeah. All right. And I'm also going to try to do a vegan. Not try because I actually I'm gonna do a meatless burger. Not meatless burger. Yeah, I'm gonna do a meatless burger too. One day, one video, I'm gonna go live and do a meatless burger, and then I'm also going to do a meatless spaghetti and meatballs. Because when I do the Daniel fast, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Daniel fast. It's like a 21-day fast that you can go on, and it's basically just fruits, vegetables, and you can't have meat. So when I go on that fast, I do spaghetti, no meat. You use mushrooms and stuff like that. So I'll put up that video. Maybe next week I'll do that. After I run out of this, I'll probably just do a meatless hamburger. I'm trying to think of what else I need to do before I do this. So all of this is already chopped up, which is amazing. Oh, here goes my bowl. I'm looking for the bowl in the bowl right here. All of the glory belongs to you. Ooh, y'all is chopped up so cute. So good. So good. Look, 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 look. That's so good. Why did I put that in here? I just love this bowl. That's why. All of the glory belongs to you. All of the glory belongs to you. All right, so we got our ground meat. And this is the ground meat we're going to use for the meatballs. So we're going to get these meatballs out the way. We're going to put in some of this seasoning, which again, if you're just joining, you're just watching, we are doing meatballs and spaghettis. And basically this is the same base I always use. We just added parsley, which we did Italian parsley. So we're going to make sure we put all of that good stuff in there. We're going to mix it up like so. You can put as much of this stuff as you want because it's not salt. And it'll give your food some good flavor. There is no limit of how much garlic you could use. Like anybody says that, they're lying. There's no limit of onions. If you like onions, put it in there. And the way this chopped up, it chopped up so fine that it's going to cook down and you won't even see the onions in here. Even when I chop it up myself, I do a pretty good job chopping. I think my spaghetti's for about finito. Yes. Now, what I do with my spaghetti after I drain it, I'll put it back in the pot and I'll put butter and the Italian seasoning on there to give it some kick, pizzazz. It looks beautiful. It makes it taste, you know, pretty good too. Now I have to find these strainer people. Always put stuff where it doesn't go. Where is my strainer? Okay. All of the glory belongs to you. All of the glory. All of the glory belongs to you. And if you're just joining, I already said, hey, it's kind of pretty easy. I just already did my spaghetti because it's easy. And like I said, my pot's still hot, so I'll put some butter in here, and I'm gonna put my back in here. Not the fire's not gonna be on, but the skillet is still hot and the stove is still hot, so it'll still cook. So, and then I'm gonna actually add some of this Italian seasoning in there. Oh, this one's not open. Let's see. All right, I dumped this back in here with all my butter so y'all can see. And I take my tongs and just move it around. That way the butter gets on everything and the seasoning gets on everything too. It's good for presentation. I'm a presentation cook person. I like something to look like everything has some purpose and seasoning is on everything, opposed to just the meat being seasoned. All right, now it does not have to be on the heat. I'm going to take it off and put a top on it. And the reason I'm putting the top on it is so that it doesn't dry out. Okay, so I'm done with that. So back to our meatballs. So we need 1 egg, breadcrumbs. We already have garlic and all that stuff in there. We need our seasoning. Again, I'm using Italian seasoning, which is like the rosemary and stuff like that. That's what this has in it. It has oregano, thyme, basil, rosemary, sage. And remember, I had my own basil. So I just want to use my own stuff because, hey, I made it. So, and my own rosemary. Rosemary to me and oregano is very good when you're making like Italian dishes, anything spaghettis and stuff like that. Using a little cognac because I like a little kick. Me and my nephew, we kind of prefer to have a little heat. The other babies, not so much. All right, so we're gonna add our egg. Make sure you don't put a shell in there. And I don't throw my eggs away. I actually put them back in my garden. So you could basically wash the eggs off. You could either boil them or crack them up, like by putting them in the oven for a while, crack them up, or you could just put them inside of like your blender and break them up and then put them in your garden. Now we need some garlic and bread crumbs. Now, somebody might say, well, how much? Sprinkle until your ancestors say enough, baby. You know, it depends on what consistency you like. The egg is just so that it stays together. And this was a very, very small pack of ground meat, that sirloin. So it didn't really need that much. I'm telling you, it didn't. Now we need to make these into tiny balls. Just a little bit. The breadcrumbs is going to help it get brown too when you put it in the skillet. And the reason why I prefer making my meatballs in a cast iron skillet is because, again, the brown that it gives opposed to when you're using the regular skillets, it just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to put some olive oil in the skillet. And I'm saying this because we are not deep frying. You're kind of just browning the meatball. You're not trying to cook it all the way through, because when you put it back in your sauce, then it's actually going to cook down in the sauce. So I need. Now, make sure I wash my hands before I mess with all of this, because I've been using this. All right. Well, I need to do something first. Then sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak the words, you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. I don't have that on, I'm glad. And no matter how you feel, you'll speak the words, you will be healed. Speak on yourself, encourage yourself. Yeah. Oh, sometimes Sometimes you have to speak a word over yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, you'll speak the words and you will be healed. So speak on yourself, encourage yourself. And look how small. I'm not making them that big. The bigger you make them, the longer it'll take to make sure that it's cooked throughout. When you do them and they're just like a normal size, you can do the humongous size meatballs. Just know when you're gonna brown them first, it'll just take a longer time when you're cooking them in the base to make sure that it's done. Nobody wants a uncooked meatball. That's nasty. Okay, so I make mine pretty small so that as I'm browning them, look how easy this is, y'all. You didn't do anything yet, you know what I'm saying? We just basically chopped up some seasoning, put an egg and some breadcrumbs to make sure that it's gonna stick. Just like that. And again, I'm gonna show y'all how I do a meatless burger using the black beans and mushrooms, and it's really, really good. When I did the tacos, you guys are telling me that y'all like the fact that I gave meatless options. So I thought, why not show y'all how I do my hamburger? And I also do a meatless spaghetti. That's really good. Well, I'm saying it's really good because I love it. And then y'all can try it and y'all can let me know if y'all like it. How about that? So let's move my camera down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just basically putting them on the pan, and then I'm going to put them in the oil. I can turn my oil on now. I just didn't want it to be too hot to where it burned when I put it in. I still wanted to do its stuff, thizzle. And while I'm having these on browning and waiting for it to turn over, I'm actually going to start on my salad, because that's pretty easy. Anybody can make this salad, but I do like the salad that I make. I think it's cute, and I could have it made to where it's already made and I'm not waiting on it. So all of our meatballs are done. The fire is on. Yeah, it's the only part about touching it. Yeah, but you have to wash your hands too. I'm gonna leave this bowl because I'm gonna actually do my meat sauce, the seasoning in that the same exact way. So I don't need to wash it yet. But I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'm thinking I'm gonna move the camera from here so you guys can see what I'm doing with the sauce. So I'm trying to contemplate on, I could actually go ahead and do this instead. I'll do the meat sauce instead. So with the meat sauce, instead of using the sirloin steak for the meat sauce, I just use regular ground chuck. And it was a bigger pack because I want more meat sauce than anything else. So I'm basically going to do the same thing. We're going to chop this thing down. I'm waiting on my olive oil to get hot. And I use olive oil. I'm not sure what y'all use. Some people use grapeseed oil, or they cook with coconut oil and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that will have a different taste to it. And look, I'm using all of the rest of this seasoning. And if you're just watching, then the seasoning that I'm using is, I put some parsley in here, some garlic and onions, green onions. And we're going to just mix that around. We're going to season it too by using, I had garlic seasoning if I couldn't find garlic, but I found real garlic, so we don't have to use that. I'm gonna put some cognac, my own rosemary from my garden, my own basil from my garden. Watch my other video about how to, if you guys are growing anything, how to make your own teas and seasonings. And I'm gonna use some Tony's because I'm from Appaloosas. Tony's, if y'all watching this, I need a sponsorship because I use y'all everything. So look. And we're going to use this Italian seasoning, which is good for anything when you're doing anything like tacos and spaghettis and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix all that together just like that. That's going to be our meat sauce. We don't have to worry about what it looks like. This is the only thing that we care about, what it looks like. So I'm going to try to move the camera. What up, beautiful people? In a way where we can see what's going on this stove, baby. So I put some olive oil. Remember I told y'all how I do my olive oil? I actually added garlic to this rosemary one. And this one is just normal olive oil. So it's pretty hot. And with olive oil, you can kind of tell that it's getting hot because it thins out. And as you can see, I put it on high so it'll go. But we don't have to cook it on high. But we're going to put this in there. It's sizzling, my people. And we're going to put these in there. Remember, we're not trying to cook the meatballs in this way right here. We're not trying to cook them. We're only trying to brown the meatballs, people. So it's going to be a constant turning. I hope all of them fit in here, y'all. I'm going to try to smash them in here. And if y'all want to make this tonight, look how it's very simple. It's not like it's a big thing. Go to the store, get your fresh seasonings. If you already have it at the seasons at home, all the better. All you have to do is go to the store and get some spaghettis. Most people have spaghettis in the pantry. I have most times I do like a week, but I didn't have any more wheat, but I did have the regular kind. So we have this in. I'm going to go ahead since I'm right here and I've already did the meat sauce. I'm going to turn on my other skillet. Remember, we are only browning this. So as they start browning, turn them over. Some people like it like brown, where it looks like it has a little burn on it. You could do that if that's what you want to do, but I prefer mine to look cute. Like I want it cooked, but I don't want it like burnt. Like there's a difference of, oh, it's, you know, it's brown and then there's burnt, okay? Okay. And that's another reason again why I like cooking in my cast iron skillet, because it browns pretty good in here and without sticking. I wish I could show y'all the difference. Let's see. See how that's browning? These I haven't turned over. It's kind of hard for me to show y'all. And I only put the, I know that the ground meat makes its own grease, but I just put that in there. So put that little, that's why I put such a little olive oil in there. You want to turn, make sure you turn them all over as they brown. Over here, while we waiting on that, we gonna just dump all of this. Ooh, it's already hot. Oh, I forgot I had it in the oven. That's why it was hot. Dump all our ground meat. Same way we would do if we were cooking tacos. How you would dump all the ground meat in the skillet, And you want it to get brown, 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 brown. You want to cook this ground meat here in the meat all the way. You're actually trying to cook this meat all the way through. And I'm gonna show y'all the sauce that I actually use. You can make your sauce from scratch. Because a lot of times people say, well, they don't like the sauce that you buy at the store because you don't know what's in it, which is true. But I found a sauce that I love, love, love the ingredients. Let's see. This is the sauce that I absolutely love. And the reason I love it is because it doesn't have any like extra sugars or anything. It's basically the ingredients reads as thus. It says Italian whole peel tomatoes, olive oil, onion, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano. That is it. No added sugar, no preservatives, no like added foolishness. Just that. That's amazing, y'all. Seriously. I love it. And that's the sauce I'm going to use in here, and that's the sauce I use when I'm making spaghettis at my house. I know some people like ragu, uh, prego, uh, which those are still good. I'm not saying that they're bad if you use them, but if you can find this one and you want to do something a little healthier, where you know what's in it, then try that one. I got it from Walmart. I'm not sure if they sell it anywhere else, but they have it at your local Walmart. I'm just mixing the ground meat around, and I didn't have to put no olive oil in this because the ground meat makes its own sauce. And I turned down this one, but I need to turn this one up because I'm not about to be cooking all day long. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Oh. All right. Now these are semi-done. So I'm gonna take them out because I'm gonna transfer them into a different uh, pot, a deeper pot to be able to put my Y'all see this? Let me see if I can show y'all. See, I got brown, but I'm taking the ones that did get brown like I want them out. Okay. And don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video with anybody who you think needs a little cooking lesson or somebody who's looking for a simple recipes. That's what I'm trying to give y'all. It's simple, it's easy. This is something the kids can help with. One person can do meatballs. The other person could be in control of the sauce, but sometimes the kids want to have their own specific job. No, I want to do this, and no, well, what am I going to do? One person could do the salad, somebody else responsible for the breadsticks, because that's a big job, making sure that the breadsticks don't burn. Like I made my tacos burn. And the reason why I keep like chopping it up is because as you cook it down and you chop it, I like the texture or the amount that it makes. The smaller you chop it, the more it seems to make once you put it in the sauce. Okay, these are done. Almost lost one. And we're gonna move this to the back aisle. I'm gonna take my egg off of here all together. And I'm going to get my big old skillet. Look how big this skillet is. I love it. All right. Now I'm going to pour this back in. Now I have to wash that. And then I'm going to add, oh, this is why you need a man. Oh, why I need one. But hey, I did it. And we're gonna just pour that all over. Yeah, I love colorful food. And as you can see, this is still the bright red color. And I believe it's bright red like that because it doesn't have all those preservatives on it. Not on it, but in it. And that fire is on. And once I cook this down, I'm going to just dump this on top of there and mix it up. But I'm not going to mix it up as hard because I don't want to disturb my meatballs. And that's why we don't have to cook the meatballs all the way through, because I still allow my stuff to cook after I put the sauce in. Like the sauce is not the end all. Once you throw the sauce in, okay, let's eat. No, put that meat in there. Let that marinate, okay? I love your outfit. Oh, thanks so much. I'm actually wearing a waist trainer. I didn't get to work out, so I actually have on this waist trainer. It's the same. Let me try to push it up. It's the same place that I get my workout outfits from. Since I didn't get to work out, I was around the house cleaning up. And I said, let me put this waist trainer on, get a little sweat going. Same place, nobody left behind. I'm actually about to dump my meat sauce in there if I could find something. It's not going to burn me. Here goes, people. Oh, I don't want all that. I don't want all that grease in there. So instead of pouring, I'm going to just scoop. Now, if y'all want to use half of this for the spaghetti and make you some tacos with the other half, then go to my other video and see what I use as sides on my taco. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Taco video. Taco Tuesday. But I am going to put all mine in my sauce. Sorry. La, da, 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 da. Now, ain't that something? It looked like I had all that oil, but obviously not. Okay. I don't want to disturb my meatballs. So just move it around. Let it cook down. Oh, y'all, this looks so beautiful. Look at those big old meatballs. I'm just actually trying to put some sauce over the meat and then put the meatballs back down because I want the meatballs to be further down in the base so that it can continue to cook. We're going to put a top over this. Basically, we've cooked everything, and I'm going to turn this on a lower heat. Didn't take long at all. My spaghettis are already done. I took them out. I put, I'm trying to find my big old, y'all, I just cleaned up, so sometimes I don't know where I put stuff. Where is the enormous top? I don't think it's in the dishwasher. Let's see. No. Where's my top? I can't find my top to my pot, which is great. Oh, is that the top that broke? No, I don't think that's the top that broke because I got that top. This is suspicious, people. What? It's not in my dishwasher. Where is my top to my hat? Oh, wow. On the dish rack. That's why I wear glasses, people. I need to put my glasses on. Let me put my glasses on for real. Because that was weird. All right, so we're gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of my way, and we're gonna go ahead since we're waiting on that meat sauce. Ooh, and it's bubbling, so that's really, really good. I'm gonna move all my seasonings. I don't need any of this stuff anymore. So if you're just joining and you're trying to figure out what did I use for to season it, we did Italian seasoning, basil, garlic, onions in the food processor, rosemary, cayenne, and of course Tony's. That's my baby. Okay, we're gonna put this up. Y'all, and no lie, that was super, super, super easy. Anybody can do it. I know some people put mushrooms in their ground meat and stuff. I only put the ground meat and stuff in there if I'm doing not ground meat. I only put mushrooms and stuff in mine if I'm doing a meatless spaghetti. And like I said, I'm gonna show y'all how I do my meatless spaghetti another day, not today, but another day. We already have our eggs. I'm gonna wash my hands so that we can start with. It's not gonna take long. I can put the oven on, but I want to wait and focus on the. I love your body. I love my body too. That's why it's mine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'll show y'all everything that I put inside of my salad. Okay. So with all the restrictions about to roll down the pipeline with restaurants and masks, no masks, it just drives you crazy, okay? So what you can do is learn to cook, feed your own family. If you can put something in the garden, put it in the garden, put it in the ground now, please. So you don't have to worry about going to the store and dealing with the confusion that's about to erupt, okay? So let's make us a good salad. I don't need to make a big salad. I'll make a smaller one. And I'm gonna use one of these to make my salad. And I'll use one of these. I actually like, this was a housewarming gift. One of my sisters, I'm gonna have her on my channel. She's vegan, and I'm gonna have her come on here and make some stuff for y'all. But she bought this for me. It's a pasta bowl, so it has all the names of the different pastas around it. I think it's super cool. So let's drain some of this stuff or rinse it off. So in my salad, you can go to the store, which I go to Walmart, and I get this spinach and spring mix. So it takes the hard work out for you. I'm putting enough just for me now, but I have enough so that I can make some later. If you are making a dinner date, if you're a guy trying to do a dinner date with your girl, this is simple stuff. She'll be amazed, okay? If you are a female trying to do something for male, and this is the first meal you want to cook for him, this is a good idea because it's simple and easy. I'll tell people, don't skimp on, if you're making a meal for somebody, don't skimp on the ingredients. Like I said, I did the ground chuck for my meat sauce, and then for my meatballs, I actually used the sirloin for the meatballs. So again, if you want, which I do, I just take it and tear it up. Because I don't like when you're eating a salad and you have that big piece of salad that's just hanging off the fork. Just chop it up. Look how simple. Look how easy. Chop it with your hand. Like who wants, if you eating a salad and the big string hanging, you know, just don't look cute when you're eating it. So you're trying to be cute. Then you make sure you chop it up. All right, you make it enough to where it fills the inside of the bowl. And I'm going to present it so I can show y'all what it looks like as a presentation. But then I'm going to take this and dump it in my container for work. So what I do, I'm a cheese head. I don't sit and just eat cheese, but I like cheese on my salads. So don't skimp on the ingredients, okay? Shredded Parmesan. Just like you'll do if you was at Olive Garden and they say, tell you when to stop, and you just be looking like, don't stop. So just like this, the cheese, sprinkle it to your ancestors until you stop. If you're a vegan, there's vegan cheese. I'm sure there's vegan shredded cheese that you could use. Also, I want to use the mixed cheese, Mexican cheese is good too. If you feel like, okay, that's too much cheese for me, then don't put it on there. Now, for when I do my spaghettis, I have the grated Parmesan cheese by Kraft's. That's what I'm going to use on there once that comes out. Little almonds on here. Now, I normally do red apples and blueberries, but I forgot to get some at the store. And at first, I didn't really like fruit on with my stuff, but I really love it now. We have our eggs. And I found the best way to your eggs to come out just like this. Oh, but just like this, like easy, is to add salt to your water. And it peels perfectly. I love eggs. Who remember that? From my head down to my legs. The incredible edible eggs. I used to love that commercial. I used to say, man, I'm gonna have me a commercial. I'm gonna do the egg commercial. Because I love eggs. And I was like, if I just sing it like that, they would love it. Like that would actually work, you know? What y'all think? I love eggs from my head down to my legs. Ooh, the incredible eggs. Yeah, I love it. So we're just gonna chop up these eggs. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, I want to eat this right now. Golly, I'm gonna eat a piece of it. I'm gonna eat some of it. I love eggs, y'all. I know. I think vegans or vegetarians don't eat eggs, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to do this, but you could do the almonds. Um, you could do all of this. I really don't like tomatoes, so I'm not putting tomatoes on mine. But I do like tomatoes though if I eat it in a salad. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want it. So look, bam, it's finished. So now we have to, it says breadsticks because the sauce, maybe that sauce almost finished. That sauce almost finished. I'm excited. It says bakes in 5 to 6 minutes. So these are the breadsticks. I don't know if they're gonna taste like Olive Garden, but what do I have to put it on? Let's see. 425. So I've never had these. I normally get the bread, the Texas toast. I normally get the Texas toast. But I was like, I want to try this. So we trying it together. 425, 5 to 6 minutes. We shall see. And I'm basically just shaking my pot so that the bottom doesn't stick, but it's not sticking because I got it on low. Y'all, again, if when are they coming up with the thing that I'm telling y'all, man? Wow. Y'all, it smells so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, this is the sauce that I use, and the reason I use this sauce is because it is basic. It doesn't have any added crap. It just says Italian, whole peel tomatoes, olive oil, onions, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano. No crazy words you can't spell. Or can't pronounce. Just basic. You can get it from Walmart. They have different flavors too. This is just a regular marinara. I think they have like a garlic or whatever as well. But this is easy. We waiting on this thing to finish. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. And this is only gonna take 5 to 6 minutes. What y'all want me to sing today? Since we waiting. We just waiting to put this in the oven. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna put it in the oven with. Should I use? I'm gonna wipe this off. Is this hot? Is this hot? Yes, it is. It's my little baby skillet. I always had this here. It's just preheating. Let me see. Let me see. We're waiting on the oven to preheat to the 425. So that's all we're waiting on. Again, we're doing the breadsticks. This is my first time trying the breadsticks. I don't know if any of y'all have tried the breadsticks. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. I like this song called Can't Let Go. I want to sing that. I think I know the words. Can't let go. It's about this dude called Calvin Richardson. Let me see if anywhere got the words. In 1,000,000 years, I never thought I'd meet someone that's perfect. I never thought that someone could make my mind go around in circles. I never thought that a beach with jet black sand in Jersey, like my legs, I can't walk around without you. And like my heart, the rhythm's bound to change without you. Tapping on my mind, 'cause when I think about you, babe, holding on, I can't let go of you. Yeah. Holding on, I can't let go of you. Said I heard that it never really rains in Arizona. That's what I heard. And it came from the mouth of the one that I'm all in love with, girl. From the words of a deacon to the ears of a preacher, your eyes don't see the same when you're sleeping. I'm so in love, in love. I guess I'm going to Arizona. I can't walk, and I can't walk around without you. And like my heart, the rhythm's bound to change without you. The way it beats, you're tapping on my mind. 'Cause when I think about you, babe, oh, holding on, I can't let go of you. Holding on, I can't let go of you. Now, if I had to choose between money and you, yeah. So give me sunshine and rain, pleasure or pain. Oh, I'd rather be holding your body like my legs. I can't walk around without you. And like my heart, the rhythm's bound to change without you. The way it beats, you're tapping on my mind. 'Cause when I think about you, girl, holding on, I can't let go. You, yeah. Holding on, I can't let go of you. I love that song. See, if I had to choose, yeah, between money and you, babe, yeah. Say, give me sunshine and rain, pleasure or pain. Oh, I'd rather be holding your body like my legs. See, I can't walk around. I can't walk around without you, though. And like my heart, the rhythm's bound to change without you. Said I heard it never really rains in Arizona. That's what I heard. And it came from the mouth of the one that I'm all in love with. Yeah. From the words of a preacher to the ears of a deacon, your eyes don't see the same when you're sleeping. I'm so in love, in love. I guess I'm going to Arizona. I can't walk around. Yeah. I can't walk around without you. Yeah. And like my heart, can't let go of you, yeah. Holding on. If I had to choose between money and you, yeah. You give me sunshine and rain, pleasure or pain. Oh, I'd rather be holding your body like my legs. I love that song. I can't walk around without you, baby boy. And like my heart, the rhythm gonna change. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put the timer on this time, y'all, because the last time I burnt my tacos. Because I didn't put the timer on. So I'm gonna put my timer on so that I do not burn my breadsticks. Because it only came with 6. So if you have like a huge family, or if I have all my nieces and nephews, that ain't gonna work. That little old bread, that bread's so small. I had all my nieces and nephews. I had to buy like 2 or 3 packs of those things. Because that only was like 6. And the bread is like this little. So I'm not gonna judge it yet because I haven't tried it, but I'm not gonna judge it. But I am awaiting. I can actually plate. See, if I had to choose. Beef. See, if I had to choose between money and you. So, okay. So, if you just started watching, then this is what I do with my, let me see if I can have a better. See how it has like those little specks in it? That's basically seasoning. The big reveal. Yeah. It's so good. But I'm going to get in here and get me a meatball on purpose. Let's see. Let's say we're going to do 3 meatballs. Now, for my sauce, people, we want ground meat. Like we want ground meat. This is why you had the big, why we had the big, what is it? The big bag of, the bigger thing of the sauce that we had. So I used the one that had the opening so I could grab some more. And then I'm using this so that I could get some of the sauce. Now, some people like to cook their meatballs in the spaghetti. Like, what I mean by that is after they cook the sauce, they just dump the meatballs in there, and so that the meatballs and the spaghettis, or I mean, why do I keep saying meatballs? So that, yeah, spaghetti. So that the actual spaghettis are cooked in. I do that sometimes I don't. Today I didn't because I like the way it looks like this, where it's separated. A lot of people like it together because they feel like the flavor gets throughout the spaghetti, but I already seasoned my spaghetti. So this is where I take this Parmesan. It's grated just like you would at a restaurant. And they say, well, tell us when it's enough. Well, I like cheese, okay? So it's never really enough, but I'll do that for the sake of presentation. All right, now our bread is finished. Y'all, this little old piece of bread, I am disappointed. Well, if I had to choose, it's not like ugly, but it's so little. Okay. All right. I probably want both pieces. Yeah, this bread is so little. Coming from a person that don't even like bread, I don't even like bread. So I don't know why I'm complaining about the amount of bread. I guess I'm thinking for people who, you know, we have buttermilk ranch to go on our salad. And I'm not going to put it on my entire salad. I'm just going to put it on the part that I'm going to eat because I'm going to save this for work. Remember, y'all join me for work, cooking. Hey, young lady, love the color of that. Yes, so yeah, it came with the whole set. I even have that color little teacup. So all of my pots are that color, except for my cast iron. So this came with my set. I love, love, love blues. I love color. So yeah. So now what we've all been waiting for, and I'm gonna taste a meatball on purpose, like separated. Let me wipe this off because it's still wet. And it just came out of. It's still wet. It came out of my what you call it. All right, meatball. Let's push it down so y'all can see. Let me get a knife, maybe. So we're gonna cut this so y'all can see that it's actually done. Remember, we didn't cook it all the way. It's done, people. It's cooked down. So we didn't cook it all the way. We browned it at first. That's why we browned it, because it was going to cook while it was in the thing with the sauce. Let me see my grace. Father, we thank you for this food. I am about to receive. They're about to watch. We ask that it be helpful and nourishing to our bodies. In your son's name, we pray next that all these blessings be true. Amen. All right. Let's see. Bon don't say the bon. Oh, wow. Yeah, it tastes so good. I'm laughing. Oh, man, I feel like I'm going to eat all this before work. Didn't get to work out, didn't do nothing. Got my waist trainer on while I'm eating. Okay, let's try this little piece of bread. It's good. I complained about the size, but it actually tastes good. It's soft. It's kind of, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. And my cheese from my yeah, I'm laughing. I saw this lady eating that was this TikTok where the girl said that she was with her Italian grandmother, and the grandmother makes them, you know, you take the spoon and you know, twist the spaghetti in the spoon. And so she was on purpose not doing that, just so she could tick her grandmother off. Just like literally taking it and scooping it up and eating it. It was hilarious. And that's why I thought about it, because I didn't try to twist my spaghetti. I just was eating it. So I thought about that. It was funny. The spaghetti is so good. The spaghetti, I cooked it just long enough to where it was good. You know, like, you know, sometimes you can cook your spaghetti and you're like, oh man, I cooked it too long. This was perfect. I feel like I'm at Olive Garden, but at home, without having to wear a mask, without worrying about somebody coughing. Cook. And I use my green onions out of my garden, my rosemary, my basil. My goodness. My. You got me saying my. You sure look good tonight. Put on that red. Good night. Let me stop. My mom loves Olive Garden. Loves it. See, this is what I meant by you got that piece of. Yeah, my dog's down here stepping on my toes so he can get some food. I hate that piece of meat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all, every time I come on here, I'm supposed to be cooking for something else, and then I end up eating all the stuff. I knew what I forgot. I forgot my croutons. I saw you dancing and knew that food must be good. True. Facts. I forgot to put my croutons on my salad. It's so good. Yeah, I sing all the time. I sing whether I'm sad, happy, but this food. Y'all don't have to stay on here while I'm. Oh my God, y'all! It's so good, and even the bread is good. It just tastes so good. I'm supposed to be having this for work. I can't stand it. It's too good. I'm gonna have to put me some up for later for work. I'm gonna eat this. But y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is Southern Singing Kitchen, and we just made spaghettis, meatballs, and little bread sticks with a huge salad for dinner. So get all the ingredients that you just saw in this video. Make this tonight. Let me know if y'all actually love the video, love this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notifications for all notifications so that you'll be notified when I go live. I hope y'all love this video. This is Southern Singing Kitchen. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Southern Singing Kitchen. As always, live and love yourself enough to eat right. Y'all, start cooking. These restaurants are going to stop you from going in. So start cooking at home. Love yourself enough to eat right. Bye-bye.